Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the final Library Bites session for the Focus on the Library Week. My name is Michael. I'm a librarian here at the Auck Moody Library, and I'm just going to take you through how to access help from the library. So if you've seen any of the other videos from this week, we've taken you through a lot of the library skills, information literacy, searching, referencing, but you can always come and ask us if you have questions as well. So you don't have to wait for these sessions or these videos. Anytime you have a question, you can get in contact with us. So I'm just going to go through that. So first thing is head to the library homepage. I've got it bookmarked there, but you can always just type in UON Library. It's a very quick way to get to the library homepage. Or if you're anywhere on the university site, you can go up to this blue hamburger here and click on the library link. And on the library homepage, we have a section set up just for help and information. So if you come in here, and there are lots of ways to get in touch with us. We have, firstly, library chat. So this is a chat window here. You can see you can type in and ask a question. When this is green, it means there's an actual human at the other end waiting for your question. They will respond to you straight away. And this is really good if you have a quick question, if you're in the library and would like to know something, or even if you're at home, just a quick question. We can send you some links, quickly answer your query. We also have Ask the Library. So this is where you can submit a form and it will come to us like an email. So if you prefer to put your question in writing and correspond with us that way, you can send it to us anytime and we'll respond within 24 hours. You can see the form here. You can sort of select what type of area you need help with, put in your question, and yeah, we'll get back to you via email. And our final way that you can get in touch with us here is through Book a Librarian. And this is a fantastic service. You can book online or on campus. So you can come into the libraries. We have sessions here at Auck Moody Library on Callaghan campus, at New Space, at Arimba, Gosford, and Sydney as well. We have face-to-face book librarians at all of those locations. And you can also book online. So when you get to this screen, you can open it up and select Book on Campus or Book Online. I'm just going to choose Book on Campus there. And when you book in, you just choose the location that you'd like. So I'd like a booking at New Space, select the day, and then you can select from the times that are available. And if you're booking on campus, you'll get an email with the confirmation with the time. If you're booking online, you'll get a confirmation email, but also a Zoom link. So you can connect to that Zoom conversation at the time. Both sessions are great. On Zoom, you can share your screen, so you can show us what you're working on. If you're working on searching, you can get your searches going so we can see the search terms that you're using and make adjustments. If you're referencing, we can see how you've done your referencing and you can ask any questions. And the same if you come on campus, we can see your work, we can talk through it. So we have 25 minutes. You can ask whatever you want. We can go through searching, referencing, if you need help with EndNote, any other library skills, we can cover that in the sessions. So highly recommend using Book a Librarian. And you're not limited to one spot. So if you come in, you don't need to be really struggling. Any support that you need, if you feel like you could do a better search, you've already found quite a lot, but you'd like to improve your search skills, you can make a session. That's what it's for. And we want you to think of the library as a support service, not just a collection of resources and spaces, but we're also library staff who are here to support you. And you can also come to the service desk. So we have staff in the library. When the library's open, you can always just drop in and see us. Now, that's how you get in touch with us. I did also just want to point out one of the really handy resources that we have on the library homepage, and that is the subject resource guides. So if you just come down here below library search, this is our main search tool, to the subject resource guides. And these are guides that the library has curated for different disciplines. They include things like databases, links, professional organisations curated for particular disciplines. So if you come in, I'm just going to go into the allied health one. So you can see within here we have journal databases that are all focused in on allied health disciplines. So rather than searching everything like you are on Library Search or maybe Google Scholar, here you're focusing your results all in the health disciplines. So it can be really helpful for bringing up more relevant information. And it's just a different way to search too, so you can find different things going through here. And there are more tabs for Indigenous health, conditions and diseases, policies and guidelines. So we have different things that you may not be able to access through the catalogue that are available through these databases. Things like anatomy and physiology. So models of the human body, things like that that you can access through here. And it's the same for all of the disciplines. There'll be discipline-specific things if it's for business, education, sciences, law, have guides specifically for all of those subjects. So it's a really good place to start your searching and also to explore what type of resources you have available to you. I think that's about everything that I wanted to show you today. Yes, a question.
You mentioned that with the book of librarians, you're not limited to just one spot.
Yep.
Does that mean that if I come in and I talk to a librarian and it's a great session, I go away and then I realise I've got more questions, can I book back in?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's the best way to go about it. So if you have a chat with a librarian, you might take away some things that you can work on. So try some more searching, have a go at your referencing, and then once you've had a go, then you might discover you have more questions or different questions, or you need to go over something again. You can always book in another session.
Great, thank you.
Okay, that's the end of the Ask Anything of the library session. I hope you come in and ask us some questions, and we look forward to supporting you through your studies here. Thanks.